think we got this. Hopefully this works. Guys, welcome. If you guys can hear me, I hope that you can hear me. This is my first time trying to do a live here with this particular type of video, but today we are going to be going through all of the new releases for March 11th, 2025, and figured instead of just doing a regular recording, might as well just do it live. And if there's people that pop in and want to have a conversation, awesome. If not, no big deal. But it also helps me too because I have been so sick these last couple of days. So I'm just starting to feel a little bit better. But anyways, I don't know if I can see my chat here. Let me try to sign in and hopefully I can have my chat pop up here. These are all new things for me since I am back into streaming. I haven't done streaming in quite a while, but should be okay. Let's see what we got. Oop, not the right password. There we go. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, yes, it's me. Cool. Close. Nice. What's up? Who is this? M first. I got a first comment. What's up? What's up? I can't see the name, unfortunately. I don't know why it won't let me do that, but that's awesome. Why doesn't it let me show who is saying it? Okay. Can you hear me okay? I just want to test this. This is like the first time doing this. I'm going to get right into the video. So just want to make sure we are good. And let's go ahead and move this screen over here. Okay, there we go. I'm going to enlarge this. And I'm also going to adjust myself here a little bit because this is wild. Let me go ahead and make this bigger. Yes, perfect. Beautiful. I apologize. I can't see the name that pops up. It's not showing me a name. It just shows me the image. And all I see is Art the Clown. So I do apologize. I am going to adjust my camera a little bit here because you can't really see the movies. So I'm going to move it there. Beautiful. Okay, cool. So let's check it out. I'm on Blu-Ray.com, which is where I always pretty much get all my news for movies coming out and that sort of thing. And we're going to take a look at all the new releases for this week, which isn't a lot. I'm going to be honest. This week is a bit slow. This week is not just a bit slow. It's very slow. The first one is I think the only one that I'm getting myself, which is Daylight. This is the Kino Lorber 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo for $29.99, which is a great price for a great movie. I love this movie. I am not sure if many of you have seen it that are younger, but for the old heads like myself, this movie was everything. And also Sylvester Stallone had his son, Sage, who was in this movie. Rest in peace, Sage. But his kid was one of the people in I think one of the criminals that was being transported in the bus in the movie. So a little fun fact there. But there are no other editions. Kino Lorber is releasing this 4K Ultra HD and the Blu-ray. And then you do have a Blu-ray disc that came out back in 2011. So yeah, that's been a while. But this Kino Lorber one, I'm excited for. I'm hoping there's some really good special features on it. Normally they are packed with really, really good special features. So that is exciting to see. Let me just read up on here and see what it comes with. So the disc one is the 4K. You have the 4K restoration from the original camera negative. Dolby Vision HDR presentation of the film. Let's go. Audio commentary with the director Rob Cohen, 5.1 surround sound, lossless 2.0 audio, and subtitles. And then you have the Blu-ray, which has the commentary. You have a Making of Daylight, 33 minutes long featurette, EPK featurette as well. Whenever There Is Love, music video by Donna Summer. I'm pretty sure that my DVD has that, the music video. I'm almost positive, but I could be wrong. Theatrical trailers, and then you have your surround sound and subtitles as well. So let's see. Yeah, there's not really much else. I'm kind of surprised that there aren't as many special features as I was hoping that there would be. But this is a great upgrade for me. I only have the DVD. So, and I have the VHS. I have the VHS and the DVD. So it's definitely a great upgrade for me. Finally having this in 4K, let alone in HDR. That's pretty damn good. I did not know that it was going to be in HDR, Dolby Vision HDR presentation. Very nice. All right, let's see what else we got for this week. We have the movie Thief. This is the 4K and Blu-ray combo from Criterion. This comes out tomorrow. This is a Michael Mann film. It's got James Caan in it. Here's the cover. I saw this once very, very early on in life. Too early to the point where I don't necessarily remember what the movie is even about, if I'm being 100% honest. Yeah, so here's the 4K review. So, I mean, apparently the 4K is pretty damn clean. Nice. Let's see if there's any other additions. They do have a Blu-ray disc that was released back in 2015. So just the Blu-ray alone was released back then. Let's see if here's another one here. This is a 2-disc set. And then in 2014, they released the Blu-ray and the DVD combo. So the Blu-ray and DVD combo you can still buy now. You can also get that Blu-ray by itself. But now you got the 4K and the Blu-ray for the movie Thief, and that is the Criterion edition. We also got the movie Trick or Treat, not the more recent Trick or Treat. This is the 1986 Trick or Treat, which I have not seen. I've heard people talk about this, and it's supposed to be very campy, very 80s, very of its time, but I have not seen it. This is the 4K Ultra HD Standard Edition from Synapse Films, 2908. There's a bunch of different editions that have been released throughout the years. This one right here came out last year. This was a cover B, 2200 made limited of these. It's a pretty cool cover. I'm surprised I've never seen it. Me being a musician and loving, horror movies, and this being a combination of the two, I'm kind of shocked that I haven't seen it. So here's another set that they released. This was a 2-disc set. Oh, so they had different covers. That's pretty cool. Has anybody seen this movie? I'm curious if you guys have seen this. Let me know what your thoughts are on this movie. What would you compare it to? Because I've heard of it, but I've never seen it, and I've actually never even cared to watch a trailer for it, if I'm being honest. So, yeah, I'm definitely curious to know what you guys think of it if you have seen it. Does anybody own any of these editions? This one came with the Blu-ray and the CD, so that's pretty cool. You get the soundtrack as well. Let's see what else. Let's see the other cover, and that's cover A. Man, I'm glad I don't know anything about this movie. Otherwise, I would have probably purchased all 3 of them just because as a completionist, I have to have all of them in the collection. But yeah, this looks pretty interesting. Let's see. There is another edition that is coming out tomorrow. So this is the one that I saw, but then there is one more, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's this one here. Yep. This is 4K Restoration Standard. I don't know. Oh, this is just the Blu-ray. Okay. So yeah, the Blu-ray. The other one we saw was the 4K, and this is the Blu-ray. So $21.48 for the Blu-ray, and then $29.08 for the 4K. So if you don't have this movie and you like it and you haven't picked it up, well, there is this edition available now. So nice. Let's see what else there is. What is this? All Creatures Great and Small, Season 5. This is a PBS show. I've never heard of it, never seen it, but Season 5. Apparently it's a banger if they're on Season 5. This comes out tomorrow for $34.99. Then you have all the other seasons here for $27 for the first season, $37.43 for the second season, $28 for the third season, and $28.99 also for Season 4. Okay. What else? We got Samurai Fiction. This is coming out tomorrow as well for $19.99. This is just the Blu-ray. This is a foreign film, so subtitles. For those of you that do not like subtitles, they are subtitled. Let's see. Any other editions? Nope. That's it. Just the one standard one. What do we got here? Fortune Has a Cousin in the Bronx. I've never seen this. Gene Wilder. I've never even heard of this. Isn't that a shame? $18.59 for the Blu-ray. And this comes out tomorrow as well. I've never heard of this movie at all. Know nothing of it. But it's curious. It's got Gene Wilder. I love Gene Wilder. All right, let's see what else we got. Two-Way Stretch. It's another Kino Lorber release for $20.99. I've never heard of this film, but that's a very interesting cover art. It's kind of cool. I like it. I like the almost kind of gives me a South Park vibe right here with his actual face and then the actual cartoon drawings around it. I think about Saddam Hussein in South Park the movie. All right, let's see what else there is. Best Defense, another Kino Lorber release. Man, Kino Lorber is pumping them out tomorrow. Best Defense, unfortunately, they're both on our side. And you got Eddie Murphy in the blueprint right there. That's pretty cool. Dudley Moore, this is $20.99. No other editions that I can see. Just this one right here. Okay. What else do we got? The Killer is Not Alone. This is a Mondo Macabro release from 1975 for $29.99. This is a Spanish film by the looks of it, so I will assume it's also subtitled. El asesino no está solo. Okay. There is another edition here. This came out in 2024. This is a limited red case edition, 1,500 copies available. That's cool. So yeah, they had one, which I'm probably sure that it's going to be impossible to find, or it's going to be very expensive. Either way. We have the movie Wildcat, directed by Ethan Hawke. Oh, I've never heard of this. Written by Shelby Gaines and Ethan Hawke, based on short stories by Flannery O'Connor. I am curious. I've never heard of this film, and didn't even know Ethan Hawke directed. I wonder if this is this his first, is this his directorial debut, or is this, $39.99 from Oscilloscope Pictures. They pump out some good stuff. They have some, very obscure titles that come out. They don't have that much when it comes to like special features, but they do put out some pretty good stuff. I think 2 movies that have been released by Oscilloscope Pictures. But yeah, this is interesting. Follows the life of writer Flannery O'Connor while she was struggling to publish her first novel. Now I need to find out if this is his directorial debut or not. But there are no other editions, just the one that we're seeing here, $39.99, and Ethan Hawke directing it. Eating Miss Campbell. I saw the trailer for this sometime last year. I don't remember where I came across it, but this is a trauma film. Didn't seem very interesting to me. Probably like a one-time watch, not something that I would personally pick up for myself. But yeah, check out the trailer for it. This is an interesting one. It's 1878 from Trauma Films. You can pre-order it right now. Comes out tomorrow. There is this edition. This is the one that I think I saw when I saw the trailer last year. 2,500 copies. This was a limited run as well. Pretty cool cover art. But yeah, not a movie that I personally would watch or care to watch, I would say. Maybe if it was on, streaming, I might watch it, but not something I would necessarily go out of my way to watch. Okay, what else do we got? Okay, we got just a few more. That's it. There's really nothing this week. There's nothing at all. The Outcast. This is from 1982. Comes out tomorrow, $29.95. This is a pretty dope cover art, though. I'm not going to lie. I really, really like this. I like the whole vibe of this. This is cool. I've never seen this movie. I've never heard of it. But it is $29.95. This is just the Blu-ray. Let me see. Yes, there is another edition. This edition came out last year. I remember seeing this particular cover when I was going through new releases. Interesting. I kind of like the other one better. This is nice too, though. But if I could pick between the two, I would pick this cover art over that one. This kind of gives me a Criterion Collection vibe to it. I feel like it just needs the letter right there, and then you're good to go. Okay, we have the film 100 Tears, extended director's cut. This is Unearthed Films. I did see the trailer for this. This is a NC-17 rating. So just a heads up for anybody that, wants to maybe watch this. And if you don't know about Unearthed Films, they tend to put out stuff like this. Not always, but some stuff it's a little bit more, B level type of film, more of the trashier side of cinema, if you will. There's some bangers though that they've released for sure, and then some that I don't care for. But I did see the trailer for this. This just looks ridiculous. No other editions on this one, but it comes out tomorrow for $34.99. Again, this is a NC-17 film, so proceed with caution. Proceed with caution. Death Streamer. I don't know anything about this. I talked about this a few months ago because this was supposed to come out back in January, and it got pushed back, and now it's coming out tomorrow. So we'll actually see if it's actually coming out tomorrow. I don't know. I doubt it. Log on Bleed Out. The cover art is cool though. I mean, this is very cool. This feels very Lost Boys right here. If Lost Boys had all this going on, but back here I don't know what's happening. But this image is pretty cool. $21.95. No other editions available on this one. We have Customs Frontline. This is a foreign film directed by Herman Yao. Never heard of this. Kind of giving me Battleship vibes. I wonder if there's any aliens on board. Revolves around the Customs and Excise Department of Hong Kong. Just kidding. No aliens. $33.49, just the Blu-ray from Wellgo USA. Probably a bare bones release if I'm going to take a guess. But that's a heavy price for a film that not many would know out here. $33.49. Dang. Okay, what do we got here? Prague Nights, also from Deaf Crocodile Films, the same company that we saw earlier with that other film. That's cool cover art. Ooh, I like that. I've never heard of this movie. This comes out tomorrow as well for $22.49. They also have a Blu-ray edition that came out back in 2023 with a slipcover. And I'm going to assume that this doesn't have a slipcover. So there's that. Let me see. There's probably... Is this another? Yep, another release from Deaf Crocodile Films. So The Outcast, the one that we just saw before, and now this one, The Mysterious Castle in the Carpathians. Interesting. I don't like this cover art at all. Anything that's like orange like this, I'm not a fan of. Color orange just makes me go eek. $22.49. They did have another edition, also limited to 2,000, back in 2024, last year, with a slipcover. Holy crap. Did you guys see the used price on this? Look at this. Used $155.36 for this movie. On Amazon, obviously, but that's pretty wild. I wonder how much it costs if you try to get it new. All right, what do we got? The Hungry Snake Woman. Another Mondo Macabro film. This comes out tomorrow for $20.98. This is the standard edition. There is another edition here, which was the limited red case edition, just like the other film that we talked about earlier. But that's not available anymore. So this is coming out tomorrow. Not a red case, just the regular edition. What else we got? Side effects may vary. This looks like a video game. Like this does not look like a movie. Also, let me talk about this cover art. You see that? That shouldn't be this way. Right? Like, if they're holding the bottle like this, this finger here should be turned over the other way. So then you should actually see the... Anyways, now I'm just getting ahead of myself. That doesn't make sense. I'm just saying that the cover art for this, whoever did this, the finger should be wrapped around that way. And then the nail should be like that. That looks like his fingers are... Like he's holding the thing like that. Just something I just noticed. Whatever. $22.93. This is coming out tomorrow as well from Tempe Digital. Never heard of this movie. What do we got here? Another Deaf Crocodile release. $29.95. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Kindiza. Yeah, I just try to do it, even though I said I wasn't going to. Not a fan of the cover art. Another edition available as well. But this right here is $29.95, coming out tomorrow. Another film from Deaf Crocodile Films, $22.49 for The Golden Fern. These are movies that I will never watch, but I'm sure they're probably good. They probably have their audience, just not for me. Not for me. Zero Grad, aka City Zero. This is a very interesting piece of cover art, pun intended. I like that. It's actually cool. Zero Grad. $22.49. Looks like they had another edition, just like they did with all the other ones. But this one comes out tomorrow. $22. Eat the Night. This movie I pre-ordered and I forgot to cancel. I really thought the cover looked really good, but I think this is an animated film. I'm not 100% positive. It says, is there a trailer? No, there is no trailer to watch. Young drug dealer Pablo and his sister Apolline bond over an online game called Dark Noon. Pablo falls for Night, neglecting his sister. While she finishes the game, Pablo and Night become embroiled in a dangerous gang conflict. I hope that this isn't animated, but I think it may be. It's on the way. Amazon already told me that this was shipped out yesterday, so it's probably arriving today. If not, it's already here, and I just haven't heard the doorbell go off. But yeah, this is available. So I may return it. If it's animated, I'll probably return it. Nothing against animated films, but here you go. Might be, or it might just, this might be the video game portion of it. Thriller, foreign, drama, adventure. I just remember seeing the cover art and I was like, yeah, this looks really cool. So hopefully I didn't make a mistake, but if maybe it's good, who knows? We'll see. If anybody's seen this, let me know. I'm curious, because if somebody says it's not good, I probably won't watch it, but we'll see. This is Lost and Found. Ernest Cole, Lost and Found, comes out tomorrow, 1928. No other editions. That's it. There's nothing else on this here. Ooh, we got an Arrow release. Inside the Mind of Coffin Joe. This is 11 movies. This was something that was supposed to come out, I think, also in February, but it got pushed back. So there you go. Hold on one second. Let me check this. Make sure that this is correct. We want to make sure that this is correct. Oh, shoot. What the heck? I am on the wrong thing. Yeah, here we go. Dope. Okay. Cool beans. Beautiful. Yeah, so Coffin Joe. This is 11 films, priced at $83.99, which is honestly a great price. If any of these films are ones that you're a fan of for that price, 11 of them, it's pretty damn good. That means you're getting some freebies in there. At Midnight, I'll Take Your Soul. This Night, I'll Possess Your Corpse. What? Okay, I'm going to start back with this. Why did those sound like lyrics? Like, I feel like those were lyrics to a song. At midnight, I'll take your soul. This night, I'll possess your corpse. And then whatever the follow-through is. The Strange World of Coffin Joe. Yeah, see? That kind of goes. Those are lyrics right there. Awakening of the Beast. The End of Man when the gods fall asleep. The Awakening of Coffin. The Strange World of Coffin Joe. Like you just repeat it. Or like a poem. When the gods fall asleep. The Strange Hostel of Naked Pleasures. Okay. Hellish Flesh. Hallucinations of a Deranged Mind. Embodiment of Evil. I've never heard of any of those, but these range all the way from 1964 to 2008. Interesting. Very interesting. And then these are all the individual titles and their details. So you can kind of see here. Let me just highlight. I want to make sure that I don't put anything on screen. Coffin Joe movies are good, especially the one at midnight. I'll Take Your Soul. What kind of movies are they? Are they like, is this like, are these European films? Are they like Hammer films? Genuinely curious because I've never heard of any of these. Thanks for commenting, Wes. Finally, a live stream, hey, Kino, watching all the way here in Germany. Hey, let's go, Gerard. Thank you so much for watching. That's awesome. And greetings from the Midwest of the United States, Iowa, to be exact. How is Germany? Yeah, I've never heard of these, but these are, I mean, I think for that price, For $83.99 for 11 movies, you know, that's not bad. I may buy this because that's 11 films. I mean, worst case scenario, you don't like it, you could sell it for like $50. Technically, you rented 11 movies for 30. You know, that's how I kind of justify things sometimes. So I don't know. I'm gonna think on this one. It's on YouTube, subtitled. Okay, I will check it out. I'll definitely check this out. Thank you for the insight. I mean, if it's on YouTube, might as well give it a go, right? Might as well. Let's see what else there is. We're coming down to the very end of this. There's really nothing. Any of these films, I am not, I don't know about you guys, but I am not a fan of these films. Any of the fantasy, anime stuff, it's just not my thing. Never got into it. There are some that I've gotten into in the past, like obviously, like when I was younger, Akira was huge, Ghost in the Shell, but certain things, stuff like this, I never got around to it. But these things sell like hotcakes, which is crazy. What is this? Revenge of the Radioactive Reporter in 4K. Deluxe edition, 4K Ultra HD, Blu-ray, limited 1,500 copies from TerrorVision. Never heard of this. That's quite the cover. It kind of looks like the Creeper a little bit from Jeepers Creepers. So there you go. It's 11:30 p.m. in Germany. I normally watch a video in the morning before I go to work. This is great. Oh, dude, that's awesome, man. I was supposed to post this video yesterday. I had to work all weekend. I had an expo that I was filming, and I was so tired. And then on top of that, we had here in the U.S., I don't think you guys do this in Germany. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we had daylight savings time, so we lost an hour of sleep. And then that threw me off even more. By the time it was, when I got home last night, I felt so freaking tired. And I'm like, I can't do this. I'm going to be like this, looking at the screen. So I decided to do it today. But I appreciate you stopping in and watching it, even though it's 11:30 p.m. and you're probably, wanting to go to sleep. So, yeah, figured I'd try out doing a live for once, doing this stuff rather than just recording the video and talking to myself. Figured if people would pop in and we could converse about movies, badass. So thank you so much for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Revenge of the Radioactive Reporter. Yeah, I've never heard of this. This looks like a fun time though. Oh, they did have another edition from TerrorVision. This came out. Oh no, this comes out in 2 weeks. Oh, I like this one better. I like this cover a whole lot better than the other one. Why is it? Wait. Yeah. So this is a limited run, 1,500 copies of the deluxe edition, which includes the 4K and the Blu-ray. And then they have just the 4K. No, this is also a 4K and Blu-ray, but it's not a deluxe edition. This is just a standard edition. Interesting. I love the cover art for this over the other one. I don't know if you guys agree or disagree, but I don't know. Something about this. This looks cool. This would make me buy this. If I saw this cover art first, I'd probably buy it because this looks like, I don't know. This just kind of gives me, what's it called? What's that guy? I don't even know his name, but it's from Trauma. Whatever. I can't think of his name. Okay, let's see what's left. We got 2 more movies, and then that is it. Deliver Us Blu-ray. Have I seen this? No. Maybe I have. A virgin will give birth to heaven and hell. That sounds painful. Deliver Us. This is a cool cover art, though. Like this. Had they removed this, I think this would have been more impactful. Just seeing the cross cut out on the ice. The girl, it's like completely unnecessary. It's a bad Photoshop. But yeah, I've never seen this. I've never even heard of this. Magnolia Pictures. When a nun in a remote convent claims immaculate conception, the Vatican sends a team of priests to investigate. Concerned about an ancient prophecy that a woman will give birth to twin boys, one the Messiah, the other the Antichrist. Oh snap! JC versus the devil. No, never heard of it. It looked familiar, but I confused it with something else. And then the last film is the movie Joyride. I've never heard of this. I do love Olivia Colman. I think she's hilarious. She's really, actually, she's a great actress. I've seen a couple of interviews with her on the Graham Norton show. She's always just such a bubbly person. So this is a movie that I probably would watch just because of her. So I know nothing else of this. And that comes out tomorrow. There's no price on it, which is interesting, which means that it may not actually come out tomorrow. They may have pushed it back. Who knows? Follows Joy, a train wreck on an adventure who is ready to give away her newborn baby. Holy crap. Joined by a cheeky street urchin, they are two diamonds in the rough on the run. Yeah, this looks like something that I would enjoy. This is the kind of movie that me, as like a parent who's exhausted and just wants to watch something that's kind of lighthearted, makes me like chuckle, makes me appreciate life, if you will. I feel like that's the kind of movie that is. But yeah, that's a pretty, I mean, there's not much going on. There's only 2 pages worth. And out of the 2 pages, I only bought 2 of these. And the reason I bought that second one was because I forgot to cancel it. But if I hadn't forgotten, then Daylight would be the only movie that I am taking in this week. So it is a very, very slow week. Surprising. And I'm okay with that. My wallet can use a break for sure. I will say, just to recap, I'm kind of curious to watch Trick or Treat, but also, I don't know, I'm indifferent about it. You know, if I don't see it, I don't see it. This one I do want to see, Wildcat, which is the Ethan Hawke film. Definitely want to check this out. I'll add this to my watch list on Letterboxd. Let me do that right now before I forget, because I always say I'm going to do these things and I always forget. So let me do this. Wildcat. Did not know that Ethan Hawke. This was back in 2023. Like, I didn't know that he freaking directed a movie. And then I'll add Joyride too, because Joyride is one that I definitely want to see. Joyride came out in 2022. Holy crap, where have I been? I'm the worst with this stuff. The absolute worst. Cool. So I got all this stuff added here. Let me go ahead and move this back. Yeah, there's not much, guys. There's not much this week. I'm surprised, but you know, at the same time, I'm okay. My wallet's going to be okay. Guys, I appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out. I know this is a short video, short little stream, but, you know, figured I would test this out just for future streams, just to make sure that this is all working correctly. So this was a good way to do it. If you are interested in me actually doing like live streams with like certain topics or anything like that, please let me know in the comments. I am always down to try something new. I used to stream, to be honest. I streamed on Twitch for years, but it was just playing video games. I've never done streams like this where it's just me like talking about movies and that sort of thing. So this is different. This feels very different because there's no, I feel like you're not coming here to be entertained by me raging at video games. Instead, we're just talking movies. But I love talking about movies. So if there's any topics or anything like that that you guys would love to see, please comment, let me know. I really, really would appreciate it. You said that's a good short list. Honestly, I find out all these movies when you talk about them. Thanks for that. Oh, well, awesome, dude. That's amazing. I'm surprised that, you know, I get genuinely surprised when anybody even watches this stuff. I mean, my channel's small, so I don't expect, you know, people to be getting their information from me on anything. But that's awesome, dude. That means a lot. Thank you for saying that. I'm glad that I can help you out in some way and pointing you to the direction of what to buy or what not to buy. That is very, very cool. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Gerald, I appreciate you again being in here late night, you know, you having to go to bed, doing work and all that. Wes, thank you again for the recommendation on the Midnight I'll Take Your Soul film. I will check that out on YouTube. Let me actually, here we go. I'm going to throw that in my watch list because I would have forgotten. At midnight, I'll take your soul. And he said it's on YouTube. So, yeah. And M. Oh, that's who it was. Okay, M. Appreciate you popping in. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that M was the name. I thought you typed in M and then first. I'm like, why are you typing in M every time? So there you go. I'm new to this YouTube game here on live. But thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate it. As always, happy hunting to you all, and I will see you on the next one.